Well, here we are. I wanted to make a video today. It's May the 1st. You're going to have to forgive me. I need to put my sunglasses on because it's quite bright. So here I am sitting next to the River Drava. After what's been, I can say, an incredible few days since, I suppose, my birthday on the 26th of April. But there's been a build-up of planetary energies, there's been a build-up of collective energies, and there's come this point where things really have to break. It's something that I've been speaking about for a long time, that if we haven't dealt with situations or resolved situations, these situations will come back and they will be forced to our attention, and we have to deal with them. And I could tell you that I've had to deal with some really interesting situations since Thursday or Wednesday, whenever it was. And it's a test of where I've come as an individual, where others in my life have come as individuals, and where we as human beings and between us can reach a solution that is in love, is in peace, and is in balance. And this is the underlying mantra of human beings, is to be in balance. And those that are running around in 3D worlds will more likely than not be sitting in 5D reality and not really have a clear perspective of this reality in which we live. And one of the things that we're mastering, or I believe one of the roles that we should be mastering, is this self-mastery. Being able to call upon ourself, our own energy, in a way that we come to this reality and we're able to apply our intuition, our wisdom, and push away irrelevant emotions. And it's this self-mastery that has allowed me particularly to deal with these major situations that question all values of humankind, of all values of religion, of all values of parenting, and what's acceptable and what's not. And until you live a situation or experience a situation, our view and our relation to that is subjective. When we experience something, we can gain the full picture. And, I was given some amazing gifts on my birthday, but I was also given the biggest shock of my life. And I don't shock easily. And I'm not going to share what the shock was, but it's allows me as a human being to look at everything that this whole societal templating stands for. And really, it's something to make us conform. And unfortunately, or fortunately for me, and unfortunately for the rest of the world, I don't agree with the rules and regulations. I don't agree with most of what science says, and I don't agree with what the media says, and I don't agree with most of what other people say, because through my experience, I've learned something different. And through my experience, I've managed to glean what these things are supposed to be about and apply my own truth to a situation. And this truth is all that's necessary. It doesn't matter what anybody else says or thinks or does to support that truth. What matters the most is that my truth is my truth. The same applies to yours. And your truth is the most essential gift and most essential guide that you need throughout this whole waking up journey. Being able to look back and apply compassion, empathy, joy, happiness to everything that we've experienced is a big test for man, because man is fully loaded with ego. It comes standard, and we've got to learn how to use it properly. And even seeing this play out through my students, through their work, through what they're doing, through my own work, and through the work that I'm doing. And yes, this weekend has been, the last 5 days I can say, has been a metaphysical transformation, a physical transformation. It's been a transmutation of energies that have been stored up inside me since I was born. And having also encountered on the weekend, I went for a ritual, healing ceremony on Friday and Saturday. First of all was Cambo, where I decided, in my wisdom, to have Cambo placed on my spine. That was an experience in itself, and what I released was incredible. The transmutation that I went through, the transformation, the physical transformation that I witnessed was incredible. What my body went through, what my mind went through, and eventually the release of everything that was built up inside of me that needed to be released. And on Saturday I experienced, with a group of wonderful souls, an ayahuasca ceremony. And for me, this is, I think that was the fourth time that I taken ayahuasca, or been part of a ceremony of ayahuasca. And it was completely different to the first time, the second time, the third time. So every experience is unique. But what it allowed me to see was the reality of who I am. And much the same as these things should be applied to each of you, the reality of who you are. And that truth only you know. But it's that real truth, that subjective truth, where when we see that something's missing or something's not functioning, why is that? If we're seeing arguing in our families or falling out, why is that? What's imbalanced? What's not right within ourselves? Or what's not right within the situation? We can apply empathy and compassion, and we can look at the situation and say, yes, I need to think differently, and I need to apply a different set of rules, or I need to apply a set of different logic, or I need to apply something new and completely different. And that's what the point is, applying new, the truth, and building from that, building these reference points, building these memory banks of useful information that's going to take us going forward. The May the 1st is the day of where we celebrate our freedom from the labor force. The freedom to celebrate the work that we do, the things that we went through to get that day are incredible. But what we should realize from that is, whilst we celebrate today, we should celebrate every day that we are free, that we are not slaves, that we are not corporate robots, that we're not here to produce profits for others. We're here to reward ourselves. We're here to profit for ourselves, and we're here to be in balance with ourselves, and we're here to enjoy ourselves, and we're here to be in harmony with others, and we're here to celebrate our existence and to enjoy the wonderful canvas that the universe created for us. When we take away those material possessions that we have, we are a human being. We're born naked, we're born screaming, we're born shitting, we're born pissing, we're born puking. And there's no doubt that we shall die the same. In the meantime, we're here to enjoy and experience, to put to bed or to put to peace those things that we've done in our life and our lives, to rest. Because there's no way that I want to come back to deal with this ludicrous situation on this planet. I've done my work. I continue to do my work, not only for myself, but also for humanity and the collective. And I know that my role here is important, as is every one of yours. Each of us has an important role to play, no matter how small or large that plays out on the scale of things. Love is the most purest energy. It's taken me 52 years, yes, 52 years to really see what we're here for, to appreciate who we are. And now I can truly step forward knowing who I am, where I'm going, what I'm doing, that I am loved, that I am worthy. And everything that comes is meant to be. Enjoy yourself on this wonderful day. Enjoy the experiences. to enjoy brotherhood and sisterhood, enjoy family, and most importantly, enjoying love. Take care.